And a fine good evening, one and all. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps on this Thanksgiving Eve. I hope that you do too. We are going to do a roll them out here. We do have some profits from all of our past winnings that we may have to draw upon here if the stars of our show don't want to cooperate, but we'll see what they do. Speaking of the stars of our show, there they are. We're going to do a roll them out a five video special where we roll out the same strategy, 10 shooters a rip, and we start with $1,000. If we need the profits from our craps marathons, we'll take markers for them and so on and so forth. But you get the idea. Joe Casino's hustling and bustling in the background, so let's get to playing some craps, shall we? This is the Dark Iron Cross. $100. Actually, we're not gonna do 125. We'll do just 100 to get started here. That's gonna cover us in the event that we have a problem with the dice. So dice are out. Here we go. Our first shooter's coming out. That's a 12. Craps. We'll push that to the next roll. Dice are out. Oh, back-to-back 12 craps. Two sets of boxcars to start us out here. 527. So we're going to get... we're going to remove 100. If that happens after 2 times, we'll wait for a point and then we'll go through the DC. I'm not going to sit here and get screwed on the pass line. The don't pass, rather. So 10 is the point. Our first point is 10, and now it's an Iron Cross setup. The 5, 6, and 8. 10 in the field. And that's how we go. Dice are out. And once again, a 12. Boxcars. These dice are going to be all rolled out of them soon enough. 2, 3, 5. That's a no field, so we're going to get 35 upstairs. The 10 will go back in the field, and we're ready to go. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3. Craps. That's single the field. We'll expand out to the 9. The field expands out. We expand out with the field. The box numbers we take to the rack. We're off the table. We'll try it again. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo. Rolling the horn numbers. 6, 5, yo is a good hit for the field, so we'll go out to the 4. We're going to stay off the point because we are betting against the point. Hard 6. Pair of trays. That'll be good for $35, but we lose the 10 in the field, so that's how that goes. And we've hit the point. Hard 10. We get to eat the don't pass. We'll take everything else down. It's going to win in the field. So we'll take that back to the rack too. Help mitigate some of our losses. 100 goes back on the don't. We're going to stay out of the field for the come out. And the only thing working will be the don't pass. Dice are out. It's a 9. 5, 4, 9. And everything is set up, so back into the field we go. And away she goes. 3, 1, 4. Ace trade easy way. That one's good. We'll go out on the 4 first this time. Dice are out. We've got to pay the field too. 6, 2, 8. Forgot to. Actually, I did pay the field. We paid the field with the 4. Never mind. 6, 2, 8. Easy 8. That's just going to be $25 back to the rack. Everything stays where it is. Dice are out. 4, 3, 7. Our first shooter's gone. First shooter has gone belly up. -1 there. We'll win a black chip for the don't pass. Dice are out. Here we go. 3, 1, 4. Easy 4 at your door. And we've got a point, so now let's go across here on the iron cross setup. Dice are out. We're ready to go. Craps 12. We're rolling that number like crazy. Except this time we're in the field, so we're going to get double in the bubble for it. Triple at some casinos, but Joe Casino maintains a little house edge. Dice are out. Hard 8. Bert and Ernie. It's the square pair. Their first visit to the board tonight. 25 back to the rack on that one. Dice are out. Hard 10, puppy paws. Single the field, and $18 upstairs. Again, the box number hits go to the rack, so that's we'll be pleased with that. And I'm gonna, with the field, we'll press up 1 unit on the 9 and 10. Dice are out. Here we go. FIFA 5, 1, 4, 5, no field, so we'll $35. We'll take 25 back to the rack. Dice are out. 6 easy. 2, 4, 6. Again, another quarter back to the rack. Looking for some outside numbers, just not the left side of the board as I'm looking at it. 5, 4, 9. That's a good one. That'll make the field be profitable again. We got a $15 9. It'll return $21. 7 for 5. And once again, we will press the 9 and 10. That's going to make them 20 apiece, not 25. We're not there yet. Almost there. But the 10's an auto buy now. We don't have to. Joe Casino will auto buy it at the $20 mark, so we'll get true odds, but we're not going to get anything. We're going to 7 out. 6-1, you're all done, son. So everything will go back to the casino. We'll get 100 for the don't pass. And we're ready to go. Dice are out. Back on the 4. Ace trade a easy way. Good deal. That came a roll later. We would have been in trouble if it was the roll before. So when the dice gods give you a little handout, never turn it down. We'll set up again here and look to get started. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. Easy 8. Quarter goes back to the rack. Everything else stays where it is. Did we remove a shooter? No, we did not. We need to remove a shooter. Dice are out. Here we go. 3, 2, FIFA 5. Again, 25 back to the rack. The other 10 of that $35 win stays in the field. There's a Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. That'll be good for the field. We'll expand out now and put a place bet on the 9. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. And that's just great. That's going to be another quarter back to the rack. Dice are out. 6, 3, Nina. We'll get some additional funds back to the rack on that one. The field will spit out a $10 win, and we'll get $14 on top. We'll trade in a buck and get a $15 win. The field needs to go somewhere. We'll put it on the 10. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. 5, 1 mixer, easy 6. A quarter goes back to the rack. Dice are out. 6 to 8. And that's just great. $35 win, 25 to the rack, 10 to replenish the field. Here they come. 6, 3, 9. The field is fruitful once again, and we'll get $21. $14 to take back to the rack. $1 will get us 15. This can press the 9 and 10. Dice are out. 6 easy. 4, 2, 6. Just another green chip goes back to the rack. Dice are out. Decent shooter here. Hard 6 this time. Again, good for another quarter. Dice are out. 12 craps. That's double in the bubble. The field's going to sprout wings, and we'll put one on each. That's going to bring us up 2, 3, that's 25 each. So these are green chip bets. Dice are out, continuing on. Here we go. 5-2, you're all through. We knew, you had to know it was going to come. That'll clear the board. We'll get 100 for the don't pass. A -1 on the shooters. New shooter coming out. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. The 45, it's the Jesse James. Once again, iron cross setup. We need another nickel to go in there. And we're ready to go. Let's see what exciting things this shooter has. He's going to 7 out right away. 4 tray line away. Don'ts to pay. We got $75, $95 lost, $100 won. And down she goes. Dice are out. Hard 10, puppy paws. The sunflowers, whatever you'd like to term them. Once again on top here for our spread. And we're off to the races. Dice are out. And another .7 out. All of it can go back, but we're going to end up $5 ahead. And we're halfway through the shooter count. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. That's the easy 10 this time. Big Ben, our best friend, the number 10. All the way on the end. We'll try again. Everything's ready. Here come the dice. 6, 3, 9. Field winner. Expand out. Here they come. So that's a point. 6, 4, 10. The field will sprout wings on that 10. We're going to take everything back. The don't pass is going to lose. We'll replace it. Dice are out. Have to hit a point every now and then. Hard 6. We're not working upstairs. We weren't working upstairs on the come out, so on the 6 we bring it out to the 9. For our other bet, we don't bet against the we don't bet for the point that we're against. Dice are out. Hard 4. Ballerina roll. We'll go out to it next. That's just wins in the field. Dice are out. 5, 2, 7. Ouch. Shooters are not having much longevity here on their shots. We win on the don't. The dice are out. Here we go. 5, 4, 9. We'll try the 9 again. The Jesse James, 45. Dice are out. Continuing on. 6 1-year-old done, son. Oh, pathetic shooting. Absolutely pathetic shooting. No other way around, no other way to describe it. Thankfully, we're on the don't. If we were on the pass line, we'd be getting eaten alive. We probably would have lost our shirts by now. Dice are out. 3 shooters remain. A new shooter's up, and he's going to 7 on the come out. That's going to kill the don't pass. One more try on the don't pass, and then we'll let the shooter organize his thoughts otherwise. 2, 2, 4, hard 4, ballerina roll. Give it a shot again, shooter. Here they come. 6, 3, 9. It's just a quick win in the field. Dice are out. 3, 2, fever. 1 point from disaster there. Loser in the field, a winner upstairs. Dice are out. 6, an easy 6. A 2x4 will lay some lumber. Loser in the field, winner upstairs. Here they come. 6, 4, 10, just a field win. Big Ben gonna sprout some field winnings for us to expand out to him now. Dice are out, here we go. 6, 2, 8. That's the easy 8. Once again, quarter goes back into our rack. The $10 from the $35 win replenishes the field. 4, 2, 6, the same thing will happen. Easy 6. Dice are out. 12 craps. That's double in the bubble. The boxcars, the bums delight on the Friday night. We'll bump the 9 and the 10 up by 2 $5 units each. That's a 5, no field. 2, 3, 5, $35 winner. Dice are out. Back to back, 3, 2, 5. We'll take it. That's going to put $25 back in our rack. Five, 3, 8. That's just great. Easy 8. Good for 25. Dice are out. 5, 1. Mixer. Easy 6. Again, another 25 goes back to the rack. We're rolling all the inside numbers. And a 7 just to round it out and make it complete. 7 out. Pump those outside numbers up and didn't roll them. $100 for the don't pass. 2 shooters to go on rollout number 1 of the Dark Iron Cross. Dice are out. It's a 10 hard. 10, 5, 5, 10. Our setup is ready. Here they come. 6, an easy 6. Another mixer. That's going to be good for a quarter back to the rack. The 5, 6, and 8 will all bring a quarter back to the rack. And there's a 6 once again. Different version this time. Continuing on is the shooter. 2, 1, 3, single the field. Craps, 3. Expand to the 9. Here they come. 6, an easy 6, another mixer. That's good for 25 back to the rack. 5-2, that's a you. 5-2, what's the matter you? You through. The 5-2, the dice say that'll do. $100. On the don't, we're on to the final shooter. Our final of the 10 shooter counts coming up. Here they come. 2-1-3 will win $100. Craps on the come out is great when we are on the don't pass. In fact, we encourage the dice gods to have a repeater craps number. That was close. That's a 4 though. Ace trade easy way. And we'll get all set up. Dice are out. And a 7 out right away. 0.7 out. 5-2-7. We'll clear it out. Pay our 100. And walk away from the table for roll number 1. Got a good stack of black chips here. There's our $1,000 bankroll. We'll put that over to the side for safekeeping. 300 there. Not a bad showing. Those are going to color up. Excuse me. That's 50, and I got... I'll put you here. That's 500, so that'll color up to a purple. And we didn't even have to take anything out of the profit stack for that one. 572. Not a bad showing. Almost over 50% bankroll return on that one. We'll be back for roll number 2 soon, folks. As always, Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope you do too. We will be back at it soon. Remember, whenever we go to the casino, we should never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. See you in a bit for roll number 2. Roll number 1 was pretty profitable, so... Till the next time, be well, stay safe, as always. May every trip to that craps table see those dice gods be forever in your favor.